our buyers just pulled out. They just canceled, they dropped and canceled everything. So what happened was, the inspection came back and they said there was $20,000 in damages inside the house. There was not. They said they needed a new roof and they were asking for $10,000 for a new roof. And we said, we'll meet you halfway with 5 because there's no leaking, there's no damage, the roof is old. Okay, it's old. The house was built in 2005. You can move into the house, get homeowner's insurance, and have a new roof changed because homeowner's insurance will give you a new roof. And they pulled out. They canceled, they dropped everything, they pulled out. We had to drop the price of the house and put it back on the market. We're back to square one. It's just, oh my God, it's been so hard. Bills just keeps piling up.
Just got a call from the realtor that the people buying our house might be backing out because they were here yesterday for inspections and the inspections went great. There's literally nothing wrong with the house, but of course they ask my husband, what do you do for a living? And we say, oh, he's a stay-at-home dad. And then the questions follow, well, what do you do then? And I said social media. And they acted like it was so cool. They were like asking all these questions. Like, how do you make money doing that? How many followers do you have? And I had mentioned that I did a post about us moving. I thought it would like ease their mind, like we didn't post to our 1 million followers that we're selling our house. They took that as we have a stalker, which is why we're moving. If we had a stalker, we would not be here. My kids wouldn't be playing outside right now. I don't know if I'll post this because I'm such an ugly crier.
Yes, y'all. You guys.
Hey guys, it's April and Lance here. This is round 2 of taking this video because somebody is a pain in my ass.
Hi, April. Hi, Lance.
But anyways, we decided to come here because we swore that we would be upfront and honest and open about the good, the bad, the ugly, and all the things in between with this adventure. The truth is, we have listed the house. It has sat on the market for 2 months. We have gotten very little, how do you say, traction? We've gotten 1 offer and they...
Well, we got 4 offers, but we're not.
We got 1 real offer and they ended up ghosting their realtor when it came time to put the earnest money down. And the other offers were from investors who lowballed us like 200 grand.
If they did something like that to you and you're watching it and you're trying to sell your house or you know somebody and they ghost like that, just keep in mind that was an investor at the same time. That was. Most of these investors, they'll do this stuff and they just don't want to put the money down. They don't want to tie it up. I don't know. It's a waste of time.
So anyways, there's, it's just not a good time in our area to sell. I don't know what the market is where you guys are, but for us, it is horrible. And we are not going to just give our house away. So
we're in it.
So we're in it. After we have sold everything that we own and gotten rid of everything, we have decided to move back in temporarily, maybe temporarily. We don't know what we're doing.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Damn.
We'll be here through the winter.
Look at his face. He like, we don't know.
Yes.
For sure.
Maybe reevaluate in the spring. Maybe when interest rates come down, we'll have some.
The worst time to sell a house, in my personal opinion, some people is different. If you're in North Dakota, I guess it's always winter. But if you're in a state that experiences winter, summer, spring, or anything close to that, the best time to always sell your house is the start of spring. It is. Just before coming into this new year, like right now, it is March. This is the best time to put your house on the market. No lie. This is because I would have actually started in February, honestly, just because of the slow season. Probably in January because it's slow. But is the best time to do it. So I'm looking at everybody who started in September. Do you realize the kids are in school already? If they are buying a house for kids, come here, come here. Let's use some logic. If you have a single family home and you have children and you're selling it, and more than likely your property will actually fit another family like yours that has children or they're growing into children, younger children, I need y'all to get on the same bus like everybody else. Bro, come here. A little closer. You're selling in a down season. Okay? And it's the truth. You're selling in a down season. Everybody who wants to buy for their children to move into that school district, if you live in a good school district, 90% of the time, they cannot move their kids mid-school. Sometimes they can, sometimes they can't. But most of the time I've seen, they can't. So y'all got to use a little bit of common sense with this when you do it. Just a little bit.
Better luck, we don't really know. But for now, we're back in the house and rebuying some things.
And not rebuying some things.
Yeah.
Because we don't need all
That
the things we have.
sucks.
This is day 107 of us trying to sell our home here in Florida, and it is not selling. I know everyone keeps telling me in the comments that it is our price, and I'm telling you guys it is not our price. We've dropped our price 3 times now. We are lower than everything else on the market. If you guys have any suggestions what else to try, I mean, it's a bigger house, so maybe there's just not families our size that have this. So we're a family of 6, so it's a big house. Yeah, I don't know, maybe there's not people our size, maybe there's people sort of in our price bracket who are trying to move to our area. We're gonna try to get like a professional photographer to come in and kind of stage the house, get the drone.
Skeet. Okay, listen, you got a family of 6. I'm gonna stop this. I like to give advice during my video. I know some of y'all just like to watch these doggone reels and look at these people. I don't know if y'all get happy off of them freaking suffering. I don't know what it is. Maybe you trying to get an idea of what's happening out there in the market for real. I'm going to give you an idea. 107 days on the market. It goes back to what I said already. You got a family of 6, a house for a family of 6. Listen, I'm just trying to help you. You need more run room. You need to, timing is important in this market. It's important right now. And you're probably dealing with a realtor. And you should have already done did the custom pictures. You should have already did the drone shots. You got to come on the market hard, homie. You can't come on the market halfway. You got to come hard or don't come at all, big boy. Oh, no. Yeah. You don't mess around with that stuff. Y'all keep messing around.
Get the 3D imaging, all that stuff, to see if presentation will just get more eyeballs, and then more eyeballs will be more showings will hopefully eventually equal a sale. But man, if you guys have any recommendations, put them down in the comments, man. I'm all ears.
Yeah. This may not be the market for you right now.
So this is day 101 of our house being on the market. It's been...
Why is everybody seeing 100+ days right now? Everybody, all of y'all seeing 100+ days. What's going on with that?
frustrating to say the least. During the first month, we did get an offer, but it was over 100 grand below our asking price, and we kind of scoffed at it and turned them down, thinking we would wait because it was only, the first month. So now here we are, day 101, and we have not had any offers since then. So we're kind of second guessing ourselves if we should have accepted that first offer, because we have already packed up most of our home, so that we can move before our kids start. We have one starting junior high and one starting high school, so we kind of wanted to make the transition. But feels like it's a little bit too late since school just started. So yeah, trying to figure out what to do. Any advice? Thanks.
Fire your realtor. Yeah, your realtor should have told you what the deal is, bro. Fire them. Yeah, I know. I said it. Fire the realtor. Because some of them, they just give you guys numbers just to make you feel comfortable and feel warm and fuzzy, and those numbers really don't fit.
Listen to this. A man in the UK failed to sell.
Oh, this is good. This is good. And I got somebody that I know that does this already, but he does it professionally. Like his whole layout is moving units in this form right here. And honestly, I think that this is probably the future of how we're going to move some real estate, especially when you have less properties out there and you got more people buying. But in this situation, we got more people buying. Yeah, we do. Well, we got more houses and less people buying. It's a buyer's market.
His house for $1 million. So what did he do? Maybe the greatest marketing strategy I have seen. He created a raffle and raffled off tickets for $1 a piece to win his house. After a couple months, he had sold $2 million worth of $1 raffle tickets. The winner got the house. He profited over $2 million.
Ooh. I'm going to stop this right here. Check this out. We're going to finish this. If you're looking for off-market properties in Georgia, just go ahead and check out the main description and jump on our off-market property list every Friday. Get an off-market property, something that we have on the market. No, something that were sent to us that we have that we're getting ready to sell or that's not listed on the market. It's all different situations, different strokes for different folks. But either way, that's what you want to do. It's free to join it. Keep going. Let's keep going. I just had to tell y'all that. I told you I ain't got nothing to sell. This is free stuff, bro. It's free stuff. Join the list.
I have to say, if this was something that I saw locally, I'd probably buy a couple raffle tickets just to try to win a house. But he ended up doubling his profits.
If you're struggling to sell your house right now, just know you're not alone. Google searches for can't sell house have reached a new record, and they're now higher than they were back during the 2008 housing crisis. High home prices and mortgage rates have kept a lot of potential buyers on the sideline. All right, so fine. Marcus, a lot of people are searching this phrase. Does it tell you that the housing market is as bad as it has been over these past many years? Or are you seeing signs of life? Don't worry about the search results.
It's not a rate issue in my mind. It's an issue of if I sell my house, how buried am I in it based on my mortgage? Am I going to be able to pull out enough equity, and am I going to be able to move somewhere else? And am I going to have enough equity to close on somewhere else? And you hear people all the time say, I can't sell my house now, even though I'd make a couple $100 grand, because I don't know where I would go. I don't know what I could afford. I think the gridlock is a function of where do I go? 1, 2, what is my mortgage? 3, do I have a delusion, I think as Dagan was saying, around the elasticity curve? And if I just drop my price, would I sell it? Some people can't afford to drop their price.
But doesn't...
Yeah. I think the biggest problem is where do we go from here? And baby boomers have it. If you're getting, I think the statistic was 40% of baby boomers own their houses outright. So if 40% own their houses outright, that you take that 40%, average house, $400 and something thousand. Let's say 450,000. They can afford to drop it as much as they want to, honestly. But at the end of the day, let's be for real. You sell it and let's say you get 400,000 net in your pocket. Where you gonna go live? You still gotta buy another house. Yeah, you got 400,000. Yeah, you put down 3.5%. Yeah, but you are going from a 0% loan, meaning you didn't have a loan. It was free money. You just paid your taxes each year. To now you got a 6.5%, probably a 7% loan, right? And you got an easy mortgage of what? $2,300, $2,500, $2,800. I think it's even better if you just take that money and just rent. Just rent. I don't know, man. The biggest challenge that our generation is having with the baby boomers is they got all the assets. Negroes got all the assets, and we don't have any. Some people don't have any. I got it, but some people don't have any. But at the end of the day, that's the biggest problem. They just don't know where to move to. And wherever they move to, they're going to end up probably draining through that money before they die. So they got to sit still. I mean, would you? I know I would. I wouldn't be traveling all over. I'll be traveling. But I wouldn't be like giving up my paid up house for something else. I don't know. You tell me. Like, subscribe, follow for more content. Let me know what you think about this. That's the dude that did The Prophet. He had a lot of stuff going on. Hold on, let me see what the rest they talk.
Can't sell my house.
Ooh, look at that. Fannie Mae. Man, if you can get some, I like buying REITs, but if you can get some stock in that Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, ooh, I think even the down is a good play.
You that if you're thinking about going from one to the other, can't sell my house searches means there's more and more people out there who would like to sell their house, right?
Yes.
I mean, and that's an increase in supply that should have, from a buyer's perspective, a positive effect on price.
But they're delusional about price. You can always sell your house. There's going to be somebody out there who would buy it, but you've got to drop the price until you can move it if you're in an emergency situation where you have to dump it and get out of it. Or
if you're in an emergency situation, you got to dump and get rid of it. You got my email inside the main description. But at the end of the day, man, I'm going to tell you the reason why these people aren't able to do this is because nobody has the next step set up. The next step is not profitable, regardless of however you do it, especially if you got a 4% interest rate, 3.5%. Where are they going to move to? Now, what does that mean for you who potentially want to buy a house? You're like, damn, Leon, I get it, but I want to buy something. Get on our Georgia property list. We send off-market properties every Friday. Jump on it, jump on it, jump on it.